Today we're going to cover a prehistoric art form called cave painting. In today's lesson we are going to talk about how did the cave painting start, the two main types of cave paintings, the most famous cave painting in the world, and what did the cave paintings include and why did they do it. So let's begin today's lesson with how did the cave painting start. It began about 27,000 years ago in 25,000 BC or before Christ. People literally lived in caves. They lived in caves to basically save themselves from the wild animals that existed in the world. They also lived in caves to protect themselves from the forces of nature that were going on in the world at that time as well. They survived by hunting. Males hunted during that time every morning to basically get the meat that they needed for either that day or for a week or a month at a time. They would eat everything off the animal they had just killed. At the same time that the men were hunting, the women gathered. They would go around to the local trees, local area, and find leaves, and find berries, and find whatever they could off the local environment to eat with the meat that the males had just hunted for. There was no organized government, nor was there any organized religion. So because of that, each cave group lived off their own rules and their own guidelines. There was no, let's not go to war, let's go to war. It was, if a group wanted a cave, they were going to do anything possible to take it. There was no government to step in to try to settle the issue. Now we're going to talk about the two main types of cave paintings in the world today. There is pictograph. Pictograph has the word pic in it, P-I-C. It is a painting or a picture on a surface like a cave wall. This is the one that we're more familiar with, is pictograph. You also have petroglyph. Petroglyph is a design carved into a rock or other surface. Pic, painting or picture. Petro, design. Just remember, pic is painting, petro is design. Now, we're going to wrap up today's lesson with what did the cave paintings mean, why did they do it, and the most famous cave painting in the world. There are approximately, of the ones that have been found in the world thus far, there are 600 pictures, cave painting pictures in the world of animals, mostly that have been of horses. Animals that were around at a time were also things that the cave paintings would mean. They were also meant for instructions on how to hunt or how not to hunt. So, let's say a group from Pine Level goes into a cave first. There are no cave paintings in there. It would basically be, they would draw on the cave instructions on how to hunt and what animals there were around that area. Then a group from Kinley comes into the cave next, about 15 years later. They would know, based off of looking at the cave paintings, what animals there are. There's deer in the area. Okay, this is how we got to hunt them, based off of looking at the cave paintings. It is also good luck for hunting. They believed that one group should wish another good luck, based off the cave paintings, so that is another reason why the cave paintings were done. We're going to wrap up today's lesson with what is the most famous painting in the world. The most famous cave painting in the world exists in a place called Lascaux, France, or Lascaux, France. It was found in 1940 by 4 teenage boys just wandering out in the woods one day. They just stumbled across it. It is built with endless tunnels, endless pathways of different animals that existed in France 20,000 years ago. This wraps up the lesson for today. We have talked about how did the cave painting start. We talked about the two types, Picto and Petro, and we talked about what did the cave paintings mean and why did they do it.